Hello everyone, this is College Life Education and my name is Tyler. Today we're going to be talking about how to start understanding stocks in college. This is going to be a very simple, quick, just intro to how stocks and why you should get started in college. And me currently, I am a sophomore year with junior credits at the University of New Orleans, Louisiana, in the United States. Some of the places to invest that you could start with are E-Trade, for instance, is a big one. Unfortunately, that one has some fees and heavy fees. That's more for upper level people. There's SigFig, which is another a great one, kind of a little bit easier, lower end ones that I haven't done much research in myself. I didn't like it. I found some better options. Acorns is one that I use a little bit. I actually put some in there. It just wasn't working for me. I don't like how it works. So Acorns, basically the gist of Acorns is you use your debit card, and however much money you use, like say you go to buy something, you go buy a Coke from a vending machine, you spend $1.79. That 21 extra cents is going to instantly be invested based on how you set up your profile. I'll ask you some questions. It'll be like, what type of investments do you want to do? What kind of this do you like? What kind of things are you interested in? And it'll invest money in that. I believe it also has things where you can do select, where you can select exactly what you want. But Acorn's not for me. I don't like it having access directly to my card. The next one is Stash. Stash is probably my second favorite one. I used it for a little bit longer. So typically the fees are only $1 a month, so it's pretty easy to get started, easy to use. It has probably the best interface in my opinion so far, kind of tied with Robinhood, which I'll talk about in a second. But the bad thing about it, I mean, I guess if it's bad, but if you have over $5,000 invested, they're going to take, instead of $1 per month, they're going to take 0.25% fee per year. So if you have $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, it's going to go higher and higher than that dollar. But for starting, I think Stash is a great one, especially for college students who are going to have 1,000 invested, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. If you're starting to get above 5,000, I would suggest you actually go to E-Trade because they just have more applications on there that you can use where you can make charts, get the funds, different statistics of each of the stocks that you're currently looking at. And now my favorite and currently used one, as you just saw the image there, my current, just going to give you a layout picture of it real quick at the beginning of this, is Robinhood. Robinhood is by far the best that I've used. It is super simple, great interface, just like Stash. So basically this is the good thing that I liked about it that Acorns failed at, is that you can choose how much you want to invest. You can choose exactly what you want to invest in. There's no question, no questionnaire, none of that jazz that everyone wants to do. And basically this one is going to be the simplest interface. I'm going to throw some screenshots up of it because I'm currently using it, and this is going to be some of my account. You'll see right now I am currently just investing in Goldman Sachs. I just sold a bunch of my stocks, but Goldman Sachs was not doing well, but the PE ratio is good. The earnings report was amazing. I don't actually know why it went down, just kind of some volatility in the market, and things are not going. People are all nervous about the trade war just got, to date this video, Trump just went against China in the trade war again. So stocks going down a little bit, but yeah, more on that in a later video. But Robinhood is great. I think Robinhood is by far the best. So basically with Robinhood, it even teaches you what all the meanings is, like a stop buy, a stop sell, or a limit buy, a limit sell, which we'll talk about those later on when I'm going to do another video of how to walk through Robinhood and use it. But Robinhood is basically quickest, easiest, no fees, completely zero fees. So whatever you invest, you're getting back. There's no, the Robinhood is not taking any money out. So it's zero, easy to use. Even if you invest in one stock or just put some money on the account, it's basically just money's just sitting there, but no one's going to take it. Now, one of the things I want to do in this video, because I'm going to go into Robinhood in a later one, is why to start now. Like I said, I am a sophomore in college with junior credits. I didn't start until my sophomore year. This is my end of my sophomore year. I didn't start till my second semester of my sophomore year I started. And I wish I would have started earlier. I've been wanting to do it since high school. I wanted to learn. And here's the good thing to start now, and why I say start early is because you're going to put very little money into the actual market. When I started, I did $100, and I fucked up, to be completely honest. But it was a learning phase. I lost money, and not a lot. Like I said, I had $100, and I think I ended up losing $10 around that or something. But I was not paying attention. I was using the app StockTwits, which I'll talk about in a later video. But if you want to look that up, StockTwits is pretty much a social media for stock market. And I was just listening to them and people babbling and not doing enough research on my own and just doing with what was popular. Like AMD was really big at the time, which it actually has gone up again now, but when I bought it, it was high and then went back down low, and now it's back up again. So you win some, you lose some, but I bought some others that were just, they were just not great. But pretty much the best, it's good to start now because you can learn. You can learn the stock market by like watching videos, reading articles, reading books. Books are probably the best thing that I've used to like actually learn like different profiles of people and how they invest, different styles of investing. But it's also good even if you put, let's say you put $1,000 into the NASDAQ, the ticker tag QQQ. Pretty much that money is just going to sit there and grow. If you put $1,000 in there and don't touch it again, you're going to have 10,000 in no time just by sitting there. I mean, not no time, it's going to be years, but without you doing anything. So like why it's like people that have savings accounts, like I have a savings account, and we're going to talk about those as well in another video, how to get more money out of your savings. But if you have a savings account, it just sits there and it grows. If you have a big bank, 0.01%, I think is Chase's APR right now, APY, sorry. And it's just not, it's nothing. It's basically nothing, where in stocks the average return is 7%, usually every 10 years. So, I mean, it's just a good time to start compounding, start learning now. That way, and all the younger people, all the college kids that this is mainly going to, and younger people, we're not going to have retirement funds, so you better start saving now because they say we're not going to have really retirement money. So, we better start saving now. Alright, y'all, this is just the beginning of learning how to use the stock market. I'm going to go in depth into a lot more topics and more in later videos. Just check out the other videos on the channel, and they should be up soon. Alrighty, thank you all. Have a nice day.